Selling a home is often one of the most significant financial decisions a person will make. For many homeowners, especially those facing time constraints or complex property situations, working with a real estate investor can seem like a practical option. However, the process is not always fully understood, and misconceptions can influence decision-making. Companies like the Easy Homebuyer operate in a space that often raises questions. Understanding how these transactions work, what to expect, and how to evaluate options can help homeowners make informed choices that align with their goals. Understanding common misconceptions about real estate investors. One of the most common misunderstandings about real estate investors is the belief that they operate as large, institutional buyers with little connection to the communities they serve. In reality, many companies are locally owned and operated businesses that focus on specific regions. The Easy Homebuyer was founded by local business owners who transitioned from a service-based industry into real estate through renovation projects. Their experience working directly within communities shaped their approach to property improvement and customer interaction. Another misconception is that selling to an investor follows a single, fixed model. Many homeowners assume that a cash offer is the only option. In practice, some companies offer multiple pathways depending on the condition of the property and the seller's priorities. These may include direct cash purchases, hybrid solutions involving renovations, or even traditional listing support. This variability is important. It means that not every homeowner will have the same experience, and outcomes can differ depending on the company and the situation. Why education matters before making a decision. A key factor in any real estate transaction is understanding the available options. Homeowners who explore investor sales without fully understanding alternatives may miss opportunities that better align with their financial or personal goals. The Easy Homebuyer emphasizes that education plays a central role in its process. The goal is to ensure sellers understand all available options before making a decision. This includes both investor-based transactions and traditional real estate sales. For homeowners, this highlights an important principle. The decision to sell should not be rushed, even when timelines are tight. Taking time to compare approaches can help clarify trade-offs such as speed versus potential sale price. For example, a traditional listing may result in a higher final sale price but requires preparation, showings, and a longer closing timeline. A direct investor sale may provide speed and convenience but at a different pricing structure. Evaluating fairness in property offers. One of the most common concerns among homeowners is whether investor offers are fair. This concern is valid, especially given the wide range of companies operating in the market. Real estate investors typically evaluate properties based on several factors. These include the current condition of the home, estimated renovation costs, local market conditions, and resale potential. The goal is to determine whether the investment aligns with the company's criteria. The Easy Homebuyer uses a structured evaluation process to determine whether a property fits within its acquisition criteria. When a property does not meet those criteria, the company may still assist the homeowner by connecting them with other resources or partners. This approach reflects a broader industry practice. Not every property will be suitable for every investor, and a responsible company will communicate that clearly. For homeowners, this reinforces the importance of obtaining multiple perspectives. Comparing offers from different investors, as well as consulting with a real estate agent, can provide a clearer picture of market value and available options. The role of transparency in building trust is a central component of any real estate transaction. When dealing with investors, transparency can help address concerns about pricing, timelines, and contractual terms. Some companies prioritize open communication as part of their process. This may include walking homeowners through each step of the transaction, explaining how offers are calculated, and outlining what to expect during closing. The Easy Homebuyer emphasizes clear communication and consistent follow-up as part of its service model. Sellers are typically guided through the process with updates and support, which can reduce uncertainty. For homeowners, transparency should be a key evaluation criterion. Before agreeing to any offer, it is important to understand the terms of the agreement, including timelines, contingencies, and any associated costs. Asking detailed questions and requesting written documentation can help ensure clarity. Comparing speed and financial outcomes. One of the primary reasons homeowners consider selling to an investor is speed. In certain situations, such as financial hardship, inherited properties, or relocation, a quick sale may be necessary. Investor transactions are often designed to close faster than traditional sales. Some companies can complete transactions in a matter of days or weeks, depending on the situation. However, speed often comes with trade-offs. Investors factor in renovation costs, risk, and holding expenses when making offers. This means that the purchase price may differ from what could be achieved through a traditional listing. The decision ultimately comes down to priorities. Homeowners must weigh the value of time and convenience against the potential for a higher sale price. In some cases, a hybrid approach may provide a balance between these factors. For example, a homeowner may choose to invest in minor improvements before listing or explore partnerships that allow for renovation prior to sale. How local market knowledge impacts decisions. Real estate markets vary significantly by region. Local conditions such as inventory levels, buyer demand, and pricing trends can influence both investor offers and traditional sales outcomes. Companies that operate within a specific market often develop a deeper understanding of these dynamics. Handling a high volume of transactions can provide insight into local trends and pricing behavior. For homeowners, local expertise can be valuable when evaluating options. Whether working with an investor or a real estate agent, understanding current market conditions can help set realistic expectations. This includes knowing whether the market favors buyers or sellers, how quickly properties are selling, and what types of homes are in demand. Access to this information can help homeowners avoid overestimating or underestimating their property's value. The importance of exploring multiple options. A recurring theme in real estate decision-making is the importance of exploring all available options. Selling to an investor is one of several possible paths, and it may or may not be the best fit depending on the situation. The Easy Homebuyer advises homeowners to gather information and evaluate different approaches before making a decision. This includes understanding both quick sale options and traditional listing strategies. For homeowners, this approach reduces the risk of regret. By comparing timelines, costs, and potential outcomes, it becomes easier to identify the path that aligns with personal and financial goals. It also highlights the value of consultation. Many companies offer free evaluations, which can serve as a starting point for gathering information without commitment. Recognizing ethical practices in the industry. Not all real estate investors operate in the same way. While many companies prioritize ethical practices, others may not provide the same level of transparency or support. Homeowners should look for indicators of credibility when evaluating potential buyers. These may include online reviews, accreditation, and a documented track record of completed transactions. The Easy Homebuyer highlights its experience working with a large number of sellers and maintaining a structured internal process. While this reflects one company's approach, it also illustrates the type of information homeowners should seek when conducting research. Additional steps such as reading reviews, verifying business credentials, and asking for references can help identify reputable companies. Balancing practical needs with long-term goals. Every homeowner's situation is different. Some may prioritize speed and simplicity, while others focus on maximizing financial return. There is no single correct approach. The key is to align the decision with both immediate needs and long-term goals. For example, a homeowner facing urgent financial pressure may benefit from a quick sale, even if the price is lower. Another homeowner with more flexibility may choose to invest time in preparing the property for a traditional listing. Understanding these trade-offs requires a clear assessment of priorities. This includes financial considerations, time constraints, and personal circumstances. Taking a structured approach to decision-making can help ensure that the chosen path reflects what matters most. Taking the time to choose the right path. Selling a home to a real estate investor can be a practical solution in the right circumstances. However, it is not a one-size-fits-all approach. Homeowners benefit from understanding how the process works, what factors influence offers, and how to evaluate different options. Education, transparency, and comparison are essential components of this process. By taking the time to gather information, ask questions, and explore alternatives, homeowners can move forward with confidence and make decisions that align with their goals.